today's video is going to be a super quick haul. I recently picked up just a couple of items and I wanted to go ahead and share them with you. They are a mixture between high-end and drugstore. Make sure that you're following me on Instagram and Twitter, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first things that I want to share with you guys, I'm actually really excited about because I found a couple of Makeup Forever products at TJ Maxx. So I got these on a discount. These are the Step 1 Skin Equalizers. You guys know I already use the smoothing version. I use this almost every single day to fill in my pores sort of around my nose. And so when I saw these at TJ Maxx, I was so excited. I got the Redness correcting version and the Radient primer. And I got the cool pink shade because they have a couple of different shades of the Radient primers for different skin tones. I got the pink one. It's the prettiest baby pink color. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love these primers. I love them, I love them. I used the green one today to sort of correct my redness. I'm not quite sure if these prolong the wear of my makeup. I have to test them out a little bit more, but I do love them both, as I would expect, because I already love the smoothing version so much. I got the little green one for about $8 and I got the Radiant one for about $10. Now let's talk about the other end of the spectrum in terms of prices. I picked up a Wet n Wild product. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer. It says that it was tested under 7 light conditions. I got mine in the shades Light Ivory, which I do believe is the lightest shade. I wish they made a lighter one for under the eyes for a highlighting shade. This is a pretty stinking close match to my actual skin tone. I used this to spot conceal today as well as brighten up the under eyes, cover my dark circles. Today was the first day that I used this and I like it. I haven't seen any creases in my under eye yet. I set it with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus pressed powder, so that would make sense as to why these two products would work well together. They're from the same line. So I don't really have any thoughts on this so far. The consistency is rather thick and moussey compared to something like the Maybelline Fit Me. That one's a little bit more runny, whereas this one's a little bit thicker, more similar to the Tarte Shape Tape, which we all know is yo homegirls, as well as everybody else on the face of planet Earth, their favorite concealer. So my first impressions of this product are definitely good, which is a good thing because it's so stinking cheap. So I will keep you guys updated on how I feel about that. Maybe if it continues to do so well on the market, maybe they will make a lighter shade. Let's talk about the lip color that I'm wearing. I promise I'll keep this short. I'm so sorry. I recently did a video where I did a first impression on the Lipsense. And if you want to see my thoughts, I will link it up there in the cards. They're good. But I grabbed another shade. This is the shade of Praline Rose. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. It's such a beautiful mauvey color, but with more beige in there than purple. You know what I mean? It is a little bit more appropriate for fall. Whatever, I don't care. But I picked this up from April, which was the girl who approached me via Instagram. And just really quickly, I just really quickly wanted to let you guys know that if you purchase through April, I will leave her info down below in the description box. But if you do purchase through her and you drop my name, you will receive free shipping. And that will also help me towards some free stuff. So if you do use my name, I want to thank you from the very bottom of my heart because I literally love this stuff. This stuff does not get on your teeth. It does not smear across your face. It does not transfer anywhere. I literally am obsessed with this. If I could only wear one lip product for the rest of my life, it would be this, hands down. I do not sell it. I'm not a rep, but I do highly recommend it. Alright, so I grabbed a couple of things from Coastal Scents. I already knew that I loved their eyeshadows, so whenever they have their 99 Hot Pot sale, I always like to grab a couple that I've been eyeing. So I just picked up 3 shades. This time I just put them in this little ColourPop palette so you guys can see them. This one is Caramel Ice, Aqua Mist, and Taupe something. Frosty Taupe? Frosty Taupe. These shadows do sort of have a little bit of kick up when you put your brush in, but you won't get any fallout as long as you tap your brush off. This Aqua Mist shade is a little bit more sheer than I would have expected, but I think that that gives it a more of like a wearable twist. But I love Coastal Scents eyeshadows, but the star of that order that I placed is definitely these guys. Coastal Scents came out with blush pots. These are their hot pot eyeshadows and these are their blush pots. I am not gonna lie, I didn't have great expectations for these. Great expectations. So I was very pleasantly surprised by these bad boys. These are such phenomenal blushes. I can't describe it. I've been talking about these color icon blushes from Wet n Wild forever on my channel, and I still love those. But these have taken the place of my favorite affordable blushes. Like these Wet n Wild ones, these Coastal Scents ones are unbelievably pigmented to the point where you need to be careful. That's why I like applying it with this brush right here. This is the Luxie 640 Pro Precision Tapered brush. I got this in my BoxyCharm, and it's very fluffy and flimsy. I believe it's supposed to be a highlighting brush, but I like to use it to apply these blushes when they're like super pigmented and I don't want to look like a clown. I'm wearing Glowing Ember, and I think I mixed in a little bit of Tuberose. When they first launched these, they also had these on sale, and I will be buying more. I'm obsessed with these. I also picked up the little palette for them to go in because they just come in the little pop. And the palette itself is less than $6. And they also sell different sized palettes. They also sell palettes with little holes for the blushes and the eyeshadow. So if you're someone who just wears makeup on a daily basis, you're not really a collector, and you just want your shadows and your blushes to be in one spot, they have palettes for you. I also picked up these little sponges from Real Techniques. I've been wanting to try these for a while, but I couldn't find them in stores, and it just felt like a super high maintenance thing to order online. I've been using the foundation sponge from Real Techniques for a while now, and I've been wanting to try a smaller sponge for underneath my eyes and even on my eyelids, and I love these sponges. I would expect nothing less because I love the foundation sponge, but this just makes it so easy to get all up in there. And I'm someone who likes to go over my eyelids with concealer and even my foundation when I'm blending my foundation into my skin, and with this sponge I always get the top of my eyelashes, which makes it really hard to put on mascara and not have the tips of my lashes look all frosty with concealer and foundation. So I love these little sponges because I can even blend my concealer, eye primer, whatever on top of my eyelids without hitting my eyelashes. Love them. And then the last thing I picked up, this was also a TJ Maxx find. I've never heard of this brand before. I don't know anything about it, but it is from Dickens and Hawthorne, Australia. And this is their Nourish Hair Primer Heat Shield with Aloe Vera. I used to use a heat protectant from L'Oreal, and I just used it until it was out, and I did not like it at all. So I ran out and went looking for a new one, and I picked up this one, and I love this one. It's the Garnier Fructis Style Flat Iron Protector Straightening Mist. 450-degree heat protection. It's not kidding when it says straightening mist. Because it says 450 degrees heat protection, I just figured I could use this when I straighten and when I curl my hair. Yeah, you can't. I mean, you can, but your curls will fall no matter how much stinking hairspray you put in your hair. So I do still use this when I straighten my hair, but I wanted to pick up something that wouldn't make my curls fall down. So I decided to try this one. It was in like the clearance section even from TJ Maxx, so it was cheap because it was at TJ Maxx, and it was even cheaper because it was on clearance or something. It smells pretty good. I've only used it once so far. It doesn't really smell as much like aloe vera as you would expect it to, does it? I think I got it for like $3, so I will update you guys further on it in maybe a favorites video, or maybe an empties video, or maybe some video in the future when I talk about disappointing products. I don't know. Do you guys like my hair? It is rather embarrassing how long these braids have been in my hair because my sister-in-law did this to my hair because I cannot braid my own hair like this, and I've literally been waiting to film a video with these braids before I wash my hair. I was not gonna take these braids in my hair and wash my hair before I filmed the video because I needed to show it off. Also, do you guys like my new little setup? This canvas says don't let anyone dull your sparkle. My mom got it for me at Gordman's. Is it Gordman's or Gordon's? I think it's Gordman's. And then that's my little fleur-de-lis. Do you like it? I don't know if I like it yet. I don't know, I just don't know, because I like that that's like silver and sparkly, but can you guys read it? Maybe you can read it if I'm not in focus. Can you read it? Alright, that's enough of my rambling. That is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this haul. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos of mine, and I will see you guys next time. Really quickly, I forgot to mention that what I'm wearing on my eyes, I have a bunch of matte shades in my crease, but I'm wearing this Frosty Taupe color on my outer and inner corners, and I'm wearing this caramel ice color in the middle of my lids. Okay, bye. So my first impressions. April, I will lay down poo-poo. If you purchase through April, I will, why does it say 0 minutes? But it's still recording. Am I slouching a lot? This is the first, I don't get it. You guys, I ordered a pop socket. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I dropped this phone way too much.